Well, I made it to the little island, little Hammock Island, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. This is awesome. Just check this out. Take a look. I mean, there's really no words to describe it. Just look. And there you have it, 360 degrees of little Tybee Island. And, well, there's my boat. Those bluffs are very interesting. Look how high above the marsh that one little area is. Must have been a big storm to push that pile of sand up. Straight over there is where I stopped for lunch. And spinning all the way around, if you're looking at this grass and going, wow, okay, yeah, wow is right. This is all salt marsh. Most of this I'm looking at, I believe, is high marsh. At least where I'm standing is high marsh. But this is what the early settlers saw when they came to this area, and they thought, wow, it looks like the savannas of Africa. Let's call this Savannah, Georgia. And that's where Savannah got its name. And looking over there, that's the bridge to Little Tybee. And North Island Kayak Rentals is right in the middle of the frame somewhere. That's where I rented my kayak. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm having a blast out here. So I'll plug you. So guys, whoever's interested in renting a kayak for an overnight stay on Little Tybee Island, go to North Island, because as far as I know, they're the only ones who rent overnight. Oh, by the way, you're probably wondering, why am I flying a Jolly Roger? Well, what kid out there doesn't want to be a pirate at some point in his life? And you know what? I'm a pirate right now. So if you ever get you a boat, get you a Jolly Roger and stick it on there, and you know, you can be a pirate too. Why not? Now, what am I going to plunder? I don't know. I'll find something. Let's go plunder. Yo-ho! I think the heat's getting to him. No, it's not. Arr! I'm a pirate. Yo-ho! Yo-ho! And a bottle of rum. He's crazy. It's got to be the heat. He needs to drink more water. I mean, when you go out in places like this, you need to take plenty of water, plenty of food. I mean, especially since it's, 103 degrees. You know, if you don't take enough water, well, you're going to end up just like that guy. So, be prepared. Scout's motto. So, you better be prepared or you're going to end up just like him. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. It's not the heat. What is he talking about? Gotta go find something to plunder. Pillage. Maim. I gotta find a big knife. Oh yeah, I did find a big knife. Arr. You mess with me, I cut you. I cut you. 'Cause I'm a pirate. A pirate? What was that? Parlay? What'd I tell you? Gone loco. The heat has driven him mad. Totally crazy. I don't know what we're going to do with that guy. I guess we'll just have to leave him out here and let the bugs pick him apart. Lord knows there's enough of them. I don't think so. Bugs aren't going to bother me. I'll eat them. I'll cut them off. I'll cut off their wings. I'll cut off their legs. I'll cut them up in little pieces and I'll fry them up in a pan. Arr. That's right, because I'm a pirate. A pirate. Hopeless. It's just totally hopeless. I got to get out of here. All right, well, I've caught some fish and I'm gonna build a fire and cook them. I caught, let's see, started with one flounder and he was a little small, so I let him go. Probably not even in the over the legal limit. Caught 3 grunts. Some people I think call them croakers. Of course, those could be totally different fish. I'm totally not sure. Haven't fished on the coast that much. Kept one of them because I wanted to see what it tastes like. They're kind of small. And 2 whiting. And I think they're going to be pretty good. So let's get this fire going and get the show on the road. What I'm doing is peeling the inner lining out of this old cedar bark. It's very dry. And it makes a really good fire starter. Most bark, once it dries out, the inner lining will separate to some degree. And you can peel it out pretty easily, actually. So if you ever need to get a fire going really quick, find some dry bark. And there you go. It's just like paper. That's what I'm going to use to start my fire. And here's my catch. 2 whitings and 1 grunt. It's kind of meager, but the conditions aren't spectacular today. But at least it's a great meal for one guy. So I better get to cleaning. Oh, by the way, I fished for 3 hours to get 3 fish. If that tells you anything about the conditions. Well, my fire is laid, so I'm going to light it and cook some fish. And I tell you what, if I need more wood, this whole beach is littered with driftwood. It's that ghost forest I talked about earlier. There's no shortage here. I forgot to mention that I threw in some bay leaves that I actually picked from a bay growing 10 feet away. They look basically like this when they're growing on the tree. You only pick the brown ones. They're the ones with the most flavor. And crumbled them up and threw them in the pan. Can't get any closer to the source than that. Look right over here, you can see the bay leaves growing on the bay that I picked them from. Now here's a bay. There you go. This is going to be good. Problem is I can't get too close to the fire because it's about 95 degrees without the fire. So add the fire in, 110, 120, 5 feet away. Woo, crazy. I think I'll back up now.